guys, how's it going? Welcome back. So, review time for the Sunbeam Humidifier that I bought for $5. $5 at Value Village. I got it used. I got a humidifier because my guitars, most importantly my Takamine acoustic, we have in-floor heating and therefore I have to have a humidifier. I've never needed one before for any of my guitars, but now I do. And so I've been looking around for one. I got this thing for $5 at Value Village, and I thought, okay, well, for $5 it's basic. I don't need a filter. You got to clean it once in a blue moon, and I'm running distilled water in it, so this way I don't have to hardly clean it at all. And the thing works like a charm. I actually got a humidifier tracking toy as well. It was on sale for $5 at Home Hardware. That's this thing. And right now it says the highest in the last few days has been 42%. Right now it's running 32% humidity, and that's apparently the inside house temperature, which I think is full of crap, but okay, we'll let it have its way with that. But anyhow, so this thing holds actually quite a bit of water. It's not a very big footprint. It's only about a foot by a foot, really, and it's about probably about total about 5 inches deep, 4 or 5 inches deep. But anyways, normally it's got 3 holes that are open, and I plugged 2 of them today. I did a little experiment with some electrical tape, covered 2 of the holes up and left the middle one open. Because one thing is with all 3 open, I guess I'm missing a part to this thing, but with all 3 holes open, it got up as high as like 53 or something like that. It was just ridiculous. Now, it's not a humidity where it makes you sweat to death, which is good, you know, but it is a cool mist humidifier, which is what I need for where I live and blah, 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 so we need cool mist ones here. But anyhow, with plugging 2 of the holes up, it actually is using way less water. Because with them all open, it goes through water like crazy, especially once the humidity level hits about 42%. Then it really starts to suck back the water. Now with the 2 holes plugged, I keep the humidity into the 40s where it needs to be. And at the same time, now with only 1 hole open, I've been running this thing all freaking day, and I've barely used any water. So that's a huge improvement. So that's good. So now I don't have to fill the damn thing 5 times a day. It's just crazy. You know, I got to keep the door closed, you know, in order to keep the thing tracking properly in this room. But it certainly does help, I guess. I haven't really noticed any major changes yet in the guitars, but that will take quite a while before you see the effects. But it does work great, and if you have this humidifier and you're missing the piece or it broke or whatever, all you got to do is put electrical tape over top all 3 holes, seal it really good. It took me about, I guess, 5 layers of tape to really make it solid. Flip it upside down, fill up the 2 holes with hot glue, with a glue gun, and let it sit and cure for about an hour so that you know the glue is settled, and then pull off the tape and voila, and it actually looks pretty pro otherwise. Yeah, that's definitely going to control the amount of water it goes through, and it's not going to bring the humidity level up too high, because there is a such thing as too much humidity. So at least now it will behave itself, and I don't have to go through that much water anymore. And this thing hardly sucks any hydro at all. It's a very small motor, so it doesn't draw hardly any energy, which is good. There are lots of humidifiers out there that are more expensive. Some have filters in them, some don't. Some suck a lot of hydro. In this case, this one doesn't suck hardly anything, which is really good too. And you can just leave it run and away you go. But my opinion of this thing, should you run across a humidifier exactly this one, or small humidifiers that are not personal humidifier, but one that's designed to, you know, do like so many square feet of room, and it's just a basic one, that should do the trick for you just fine. And if you have in-floor heating like we do, I would definitely advise a humidifier, and also hanging the guitars up as well as another thing that you should be doing instead of having them on stands, because then they're still, their guitars are still getting heated by the floor that way when they're that close to the floor. So I will be hanging my guitars up eventually. I'm still waiting for one guitar hanger to actually show up, because I'm testing the waters on one that I found at banggood.com. And if it works out, well, I'll be ordering a whack load of them when I get the money. So I got a lot of guitars, and I still have a few more to get yet. Not too many more, but a few more. But anyways, guys, I wanted to let you know about this. You find one used, $5–10, even $10 would be a good price for a used one if you can get one. Even if it's missing that piece, just do that mod that I just told you about, that I explained how to do, and it'll work great for you. If you don't have in-floor heating, that's fine. You should still hang your guitars up regardless, and you should still have a humidifier anyways, especially if you have any guitars that are expensive, like acoustics especially, with solid tops on them. Those are the most critical ones, in my opinion. And anyway, so I'd say I give this thing an easy 4 out of 5. I mean, it's like anything else. It's not perfect. Nothing ever is, right? But it doesn't suck hardly any power at all. Once those two holes are plugged, or if you have the piece that I'm missing, just close it off so that there's the equivalent to one hole worth, and it will barely chew water. Your humidity stay under control. Get one of these humidifier toys. They're about $10–15 new. Like I said, I got mine for $5 on sale at Home Hardware. Couldn't say no. And this way you know what your humidity level is. Now, different climates, of course, too. You may need a hot humidifier, or you may need a cool mist one. Ask your local music store in the area that you live in what they suggest to use, because music stores do use humidifiers. Okay, and don't know what's best suited for where you live, whether it be a hot mist or a cool mist. But anyway, that's pretty much wraps this up. It was an awesome deal. It works great. Nothing wrong with it. Plugging off those two holes, huge difference. Everything's a plus on that one. So, hey, let me know what you think, and we'll catch you on the next video. Thanks for watching.